First part in understanding sheets is how the model space and paper space works. What we're looking at is a sheet that would get printed in our plan set. This is called paper space. They're available in your layouts down here. These are your different tabs, and so you can go through each sheet within your paper space, and that'll change and update to each sheet based on these layouts is what these are called. There's also what's known as model space. Model space is where everything is drawn out as part of your design. So if I zoom way out, this is all of Midland Road. In this file, we have our road design, external reference, we have our alignment display file, external reference, and we have our existing survey, external reference. Those are shown up in your external references pullout, and all of these are the references that we're using in this model space. There are two that are referenced into paper space. Those are denoted by the letter Z. The first letter in our external references is an X, meaning that they are in XREF that we reference into our sheets. The second letter is a second notation. E is for an existing, P is for proposed, Y is for notes, and then Z is for any external references that are referenced into paper space versus model space. If we go back to paper space, the XREFs that I was just referring to are our PE stamp and our landscape border. Currently our PE stamp is turned off, otherwise it would show up right here. Now, to access the model space, or to bring the model space onto our sheets, we have what are called viewports. And these viewports give us a window into the model space that we were just looking at. You can double click inside and your cursor associates back to north. You can see our north arrow up here and how that's aligning up. You can draw within this viewport if you double click in it. However, that's a little bit tedious. It's recommended that you go back to model space and draw. To create these viewports, you go up to your layout tools. This layout tools will appear in your ribbon when you are in paper space. Go to our viewports tab here. You can go to rectangular. You can draw. It'll bring up that window. It'll zoom way out. You can click in here, go down to our scale bar, go up to 1 to 20. Oh, I need to zoom back out so I know what I'm zooming into. You can zoom into a location, type regen to get everything back associated. Now we can go and appropriately zoom in at our proper scale, and that's our viewport. You can click the viewport and change its size, and it will adjust. Now if you're back in here, to keep this from panning around, if you want to pan or zoom, you need to come down here and there's a lock button, and now you can pan and zoom relative to your paper space, whereas when that was unlocked, you're panning and zooming relative to model space. Plus, when you're zooming, that changes your scale. Go back, hit 1 to 20, and lock it. In all of our sheets, I have all the viewports created that are lining up with all the match lines. All the match lines are the same in all of our sheets. But if you ever need to create a viewport, that's how you do that coming up here.